Good morning everybody. So we're back on the canal towpath. If I'm honest, there's probably still a few too many people down here this morning, but hopefully that'll ease off through the week. But we're here now, so we'll make the best of it. So a kind of semi-day off for me yesterday. I say semi-day off because obviously there was no video yesterday, no vlog. But I did make my way through over 150 comments, replying to those. And that took me a little while. But as always, thank you very much for all those comments, suggestions and all the nice words that you have to say. They are very much appreciated, so thanks to one and all. So having talked about the comfort of my feet last week, I thought today I'd go to the opposite end and talk about the comfort of my head, neck, and particularly this thing, my head or neck rest. Some of you have been asking about that and is it worth having? So whilst I'm enjoying this wonderful April sunshine again, let's have a chat about that. Well, that didn't take long to warm up. Oh, I think it's supposed to be 16, 18 degrees today. Wasn't it 61 Fahrenheit? So, I've come away from the canal onto the greenway. There's still a few people on here, but less than what was on the canal. So the headrest that you can see behind me there is the standard HP Velotechnic headrest that fits with the ergo mesh seat. Just turn the e-assist off, must remember to do that. And I bought that with the Trike. It doesn't come as standard. It was an additional extra, and if I had to buy that again today, I checked the price on the latest price list, and that would set me back somewhere in the region of £100 to £110, and then add shipping. So quite a relevant question then, is it worth it? As you can see, I'm sitting here now with my head up. I'm not using it, And if you look back through my videos, you will very seldom see me using my headrest. And why is that? Well, my seat position is such that I'm looking very naturally straight ahead of me, even with the headrest brought right forward. If I do that for a second, that's now pushing into the back of my neck. Yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. It's fairly comfortable. But the problem with that is, as I go over lumps, the skin on the back of my neck and my shirt is going to start rubbing. And on fairly flat ground like what I'm on today on the greenway here, that's not too much of a problem because I'm not bouncing around too much, and of course I have the full suspension. But it would begin to irritate after a while, and as I say, with my head in its natural position like that, I really don't need it anyhow. I'm not actually using my neck muscles very much to hold my head where it is right now, so it's very comfortable even for hours to hold my head where it is. So this is my first trike, as many of you already know, and obviously I was unaware whether I would actually use it or not when I bought the trike, and it turns out that I don't use it very much. So because I use it so little, am I disappointed that I bought it? Well, no, actually I'm not. I would much rather have it and use it very little than not have it and find that I needed it. Because at certain times it still comes in very, very handy. So why do I think the headrest is still a good idea then? Well, those few times that I have used it, it's a godsend. To be able to stop when I'm tired, and in the sunshine like today, on a longer ride, you can stop, have a coffee, kick back and just relax. And it's wonderful. It's really, really nice to have it. Obviously without that, just that one little thing, so I have to sit upright in this seat and drink a cup of coffee when I've stopped for a rest. You know how I like to brew my coffees as I'm going along. And to be able to sit back, throw my head back and just relax completely. It's almost like I'm laying down then. And for that alone, it's worth having. So to some of you that might seem like a fairly minor reason for having a headrest, just to kick back and relax. But as I was talking about the other day, the tagline to my channel is cycle touring in a comfy chair. Well, I think having a headrest is a fairly major part of a comfy chair. And when I'm on really smooth roads like this, of course, even whilst I'm riding, I can just pull that headrest forward and relax. Can even throw the e-assist on if I want to be really lazy. And incidentally, I can raise it and lower it. I've got it right in the crook of my neck. It's set there at the moment, so I can lay my head back like that. But I could raise it up or lower it down depending on the height of the rider. It can be adjusted. But I've got it set where I like it at the moment. And obviously if I want it a little bit higher when I'm resting, I can shuffle down in my seat and just relax. Like, oh, that's nice. I think I'll just stay here for a minute. So yeah, it's fully adjustable as well. So having talked about the headrest, I suppose we also need to talk about the other issue that is continually raised in the comments. I have touched on it before in one of my videos, but it never hurts to keep reinforcing it in the hope that I don't get asked the question too many times in the comments. But sometimes there's a bit of an issue around why I don't wear a cycle helmet. So I'm now on the cycle superhighway number 3. I thought I would come off of the greenway and get off the canal. Like I say, there's still just too many people to be messing around there. I know on these routes there's going to be less people, just other cyclists, and unfortunately that means you'll have to put up with a little bit of traffic noise. Hopefully it's not too bad. My apologies if it is, but we'll do our best. So helmets, as you've seen in all my videos, I choose not to wear a helmet. It's not a legal requirement in the UK, and it's my personal choice not to. Now obviously if I went to a country where it was a legal requirement, I would wear one. I don't have any medical condition why I shouldn't be wearing one. As I say, it's down to personal choice. Why do I make that choice? Well, hopefully you've seen over the last few days, whilst we've been out and about riding, 99.9% of the time I'm on the dead flat, like I am at the moment. There are no lumps and bumps. I'm going along at a maximum of, I think I've told you before, 15 to 18 miles an hour, but most of the time I'm far below that. At the moment I'm now cruising along at 10 miles an hour whilst I'm recording. I have rolled the trike on occasions, and on all of those occasions I've managed to put my hands down and my arms down, and yes, it hurts to put my hands and arms down, but my shoulders and my arms are the first things to hit the floor. When I roll over, I'm falling from a much less height than I would be if I was on a bike. And to be honest, apart from rolling the trike, there is no other way I'm going to bang my head. I cannot imagine the situation where I would stop so forcefully that I'm going to go flying forwards that way. I can't go that way because the chair's in the way, and that just means a low speed roll onto my side. I mean, I'm already laying down. I can't fall over, if you see what I mean. That's the only and best way that I can describe that. As for these big lumps of metal next to me, well, if one of them hits me, then a helmet's not really going to do me a lot of good anyhow, is it? Let's face it. And I can't think of another situation where a helmet would do me any good, to be honest. I'm sure people will come up with a few in the comments, but on balance, I just don't feel as though I need to wear one. There's so many road junctions down here to cross. Keeps interrupting my train of thought. So yes, I've thought about should I wear one, for various reasons. I mean, should I be wearing one to set an example to people on YouTube? No, I don't think so. At the end of the day, we're all adults, and that's the main point that I wanted to make. I'm an adult, I can make my own choices, and my choice is not to wear a helmet. I thank everybody for their concern, and I certainly take nothing away from anybody who chooses to wear a helmet. Like I say, it's a free choice. We still have the choice in the UK, and I choose not to. So anyhow, I think that's enough of that subject. So what do I wear on my head then? Well, as you've seen, baseball cap usually. It is getting to that time of year when the sun shines so strong that I'm going to have to wear something with a brim again. I can't find that green hat that I bought. Don't know where it's gone. Suggestions for a sensible brim hat, please people, that would be good. In case that I can't find this green one. It's been a long time since I needed it. It'll be in one of my bags at home somewhere. But for now, yeah, I'm just wearing a baseball cap. It's quite nice just to have something on your head as you're going along. It stops little branches and things if I'm going along through the countryside. It stops little brambles and things catching you in the head. So just as I got to the end of today's topic, the G7X has decided to pack up on me. I don't know what's wrong with it. Can't get it to record for some reason. It'll switch on, but no record function. A bit strange. So anyhow, this is my mobile phone for a moment. But as I said, I think I've done most of today's topic anyhow. So I can't think of a better time to sign off, to be honest. I'll have to have a look at the camera when I get home, see if I can't work it out, ready for tomorrow. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you have a good day. I'm going to carry on this little cycle ride for me. Unfortunately, I won't be bringing you along. My apologies for that, but I suppose at some point during this Antiviral vlogs, we had to have some sort of mishap with the cameras. Hopefully today's the only one. So until tomorrow, guys, take care, look after yourselves, and remember to wash those hands. See you tomorrow. Ta-da.